never to have my shirt off in public. It's a choice I figured I would never be challenged with. But you would be surprised. Stop heckling me.
Shut the fuck up over here.
You would be
back. Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God,
tell us shit about those shirts.
Keep heckling. I'm just gonna fucking grab this mic stand and start swinging in that direction.
No, we got enough lawsuits. Shut the fuck up.
Look where I'm swinging.
We will not do that.
So everybody in this vicinity is in trouble.
We got enough lawsuits.
So whoever the fuck is making that noise, you better check them.
We will not have no more lawsuits in this motherfucker never again.
It's easily reasonable.
Doing shit will not happen. God damn it. No. Speak
out for projectiles. Alright, listen. Can I get to my fucking joke?
No, tell the damn story.
It's not even a joke, it's actually pathetic. But I can't be seen without a shirt. So you think as a grown man in charge of his own fucking life and destiny, you think I would never be challenged and I would be okay to live my life without ever having to peel off my fucking shirt, right? This is America, goddammit. Why would somebody come make you take your fucking shirt off? Ladies,
alright, listen.
Does anybody ever come say take your fucking shirt off? I demand it. No, it doesn't have to. Well, maybe it does, but it's against the law.
Hold on. As a guy who don't give a shit about taking his shirt off, I really don't feel this shit, but I do at the same time because he's so full of fucking facts.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No, I got your facts to the fullest. You're full of facts.
Alright.
I'm full of shit, full of facts.
Well, that's a pretty commonly known fact that it's against the law to make a woman take her shirt
I
off.
wasn't talking about that. I was talking about me as an individual.
So check it out. But in my life, in my 32 years of living, I have discovered that there have been several times I have been forced, against my will, to take my fucking shirt off. Alright?
No.
And it's happened a total of 3 times. Alright? That might as well be 300 if you're Joe Bruce. Alright? Because each time is detrimental, it's haunting, and it's left me with PTS.
PTSD.
Do you know what PTS stands for? Fucking right.
Dick syndrome.
So check it out. What the most craziest thing about this problem is, all 3 times in my adult manhood that I've been forced to take my fucking shirt off, I've been with the rude boy.
And yo,
who also was forced to take his shirt off, although he doesn't mind half as much. Let me explain. When I was 16 years old, I had a dream, a goal, a wish, a fantasy to be a professional wrestler.
Oh my God.
Alright? And there was a wrestling instructor, his name was Ricky Cortez, alright? And he was the man because he ran all kinds of wrestling shows all throughout the Midwest. And I wanted to wrestle on his shows. So he was having a tryout one day, and me and the rude boy jumped on the bus, and we drove the bus to Ricky Cortez's wrestling tryout. And when we got there, me and Rudy were about to wrestle each other, and what did Crusher Ricky Cortez say? He looked right at us and he said, one word, peel. And I didn't quite understand. I said, excuse me, sir. And he said, peel. And I said, oh, my character wrestles with a shirt on. And he said, not for me, you don't peel. And before he even finished that sentence, me and the rude boy were looking at each other. Because there's nothing more in the world that I wanted than to be a wrestler. And I knew I had what it took. But in order to show it, I had to fucking peel. So I fucking did it. I peeled out of my shirt, revealing my pasty white, although surprisingly ripped flesh. And me and Rudy locked up for the beginning of our match. And you know what I noticed instantly? Incredible amounts of warmth. Rudy's flesh was so warm. If you've ever had man-on-man connection.
Where you going with this, guy? Where the fuck you going with this? You got 2 more stories about your shirt off. You didn't this deep in the fucking first one? What the fuck is going on over here?
It's very warm. If you're ever fucking freezing to death, I suggest snuggling up with a hairy man. I don't care if there's a fucking sleeping bag heated right there.
I don't know how the fuck I know this
man.
guy for so many years, man. He's talking about snuggling up.
So anyway, we got through that day, and probably about 10 years later, I happened to walk into I don't know what I was doing there. I think I walked in by accident. I was trying to go to a 7-Eleven, but I ended up at an Oriental Health Spa.
Now look, check it out. If you don't know what an Oriental Health Spa is, check it out. We first discovered these in Dallas, Texas. Yes. Dallas, Texas. It was one called the Asian Tan. The Asian Tan. Now look,
They did not have a tanning bed.
true story, Sabu was with us at the time. I don't know if you know the wrestling legend Sabu. But this motherfucker went into the Asian Tan actually looking for a tanning bed. He didn't get a tanning bed. He got an Asian bitch showering the back of his balls, showering the front of his front, showering his dick, sitting him down, sucking his dick and fucking him.
Allegedly. Allegedly. I didn't know any of that.
No. He just wanted to get a tan though.
But so did I. That's
He
why
came out with a tan.
That's why I was with Joe. I wanted to get a tan.
Well, I went in to get a fucking Red Bull.
I went in to get like a
Anyway.
sandwich. They said there was a restaurant up in there too, no?
Anyway, I found myself in the lobby being forced to peel once again, all
Like
right?
Asian tan.
I'm gonna get to the end of my story right now. I'm just trying to, I thought this was like a fucking family gathering. I wanted some goddamn sympathy, all right? This was a trying time for me. I'm trying to share an open emotional wound.
He wanted to get his balls showered off.
Allegedly, that's highly speculative.
No, they don't do that there. They don't do that there. You
Anyway,
go in there, you shake hands, you say hi and leave.
me and the rude boy may or may not been forced to peel out of our clothes again and hug. But that's here nor there. The point is, all these years later, it happened a 3rd time in Metro Detroit City Jail. Once again, I'm a grown man, 35 fucking years old, and I'm being told to peel out of my motherfucking clothes. And I said, close your eyes. And the cop said, fuck you. And I looked at my boys, because I happened to be getting arrested with 8 of them. And I said, you guys close your eyes. And they all ate fake like they were closing their eyes. Anyway, once again, I ended up snuggled up on a jail bench with the rude boy, both of us.
That was ×2. What's the 3rd one? Come on, man.
You just said the 3rd one.
That was number 3?
Yeah, we went to the Asian
county jail, then what?
and then wrestling.
Oh, that's right. Burt Lancaster.
Are you with us?
Put your phone down!
Hey, Shaq, are you with us today?
I'm all over the place.
No. They said he's on Facebook.
I'm all fucking Texas.
Anyway, the point is, if I ever become a politician, which I'm absolutely considering, and I have no question I would absolutely win, I will abolish all peeling.
You shall keep your shirt on forever. But if you're a fat kid and you want to peel, feel free.
And listen to this.